Well, viewers, first up, we have some breaking news coming in from Tamil Nadu. The AIADMK has filed a complaint to the Election Commission. Now, this is regarding the approval of Annamalai's nomination. AIADMK has said here that BJP State President Annamalai's nomination has errors. Also, the AIADMK mentions here that mandatory non-judicial stamp has not been used in his nomination papers. The AIADMK has also said that this is a violation of rules by the BJP party president and the candidate from Coimbatore, Annamalai. AIADMK has demanded here a review of nomination by the Election Commission. So this is the latest that we are picking up. Whether this will mean any sort of trouble for the BJP party president and the candidate there from Tamil Nadu is something that remains to be seen, as the AIADMK now is demanding a review of his nomination. We have a reaction as well coming in from the AIADMK. Let's listen in.
The nomination papers filed by Annamalai has blatant errors. He has customized the own affidavit format. He has not followed the format prescribed by the Election Commission of India. Instead of sticking the 200 rupees non-judicial stamp, he has stuck a court fee stamp. This blatant errors are brought to the notice of RO by AIADMK, and we are awaiting actions on the same. But DMK remains a mute spectator. Clearly shows the behind doors alliance between DMK and BJP.
Colleague Varshini has more details on this. Varshini, what's the controversy all about? Because we've seen, as far as filing of nomination, this is a crucial step, of course, for every candidate. We've seen troubles mount for several candidates, even after many years as well. If you could break this down for our viewers.
Definitely, Deepak, this is the claim made by the AIADMK party, and the AIADMK states that the affidavit filed by K. Annamalai, the BJP state president, during his nomination filing, has a stamp that says India court fee, and the rules when somebody is filing a nomination, they have to make sure that they are using a non-judicial stamp, and in fact, clearly we can see in other affidavits that it is India non-judicial stamps that are being used, but this particular affidavit that the AIADMK has accessed says that it is India court fee, which is a violation of the rules of nominations filing. Therefore, this has to be immediately disqualified is what the AIADMK is now demanding. And earlier today, the Election Commission in fact approved the nomination of Annamalai, and he was validated by the Election Commission that he will be a candidate in the upcoming Lok Sabha polls. And now the AIADMK has filed a complaint with the Election Commission to disqualify him, and which only makes the contest even more fiery in the constituency of Coimbatore. Like we know, Coimbatore and the Congo Belt has been forte for the AIADMK party, with Annamalai coming and contesting with his own vote bank is definitely considered to be a very important competition in this upcoming Lok Sabha polls. And at this point of time, AIADMK claiming that he has violated rules while filing his nomination is only adding fuel to the fire. We'll have to wait for Annamalai's response. We are in fact trying to reach out to him to get a response from himself regarding this. But as of now, the AIADMK states that he has violated rules, therefore his nomination has to be disqualified, and a response from the Election Commission officially is also awaited at this point of time.
Right, Varshini, thank you for sharing those details. Of course, like Varshini was pointing out, we're awaiting a response coming in from the BJP and also Mr. Annamalai himself regarding this charge by the AIADMK. Definitely an issue that will be raked up quite aggressively by the AIADMK. The DMK at this point in time has not really spoken up about this, and that's what given the opportunity to the AIADMK to say that this is the DMK and the BJP in cahoots as well. So while this controversy right now comes up, a response awaited from Annamalai over the same. Well, moving on, infighting within the Karnataka BJP refuses to die down and has yet again come to the fore during the ongoing campaign of its Tumkuru Lok Sabha candidate V. Somanna. A section of the BJP workers there chanted "Go Back" slogans against their candidate V. Somanna and were countered by other BJP workers eventually. Now, this led to a scuffle as well during the rally, and these are the pictures, of course, that we are looking at of what exactly happened. Meanwhile, this comes just days ahead, or rather days after a scuffle between JDS BJP workers during a joint meeting featuring the same leader. V. Somanna served as a minister in the previous BJP government and is a veteran political leader from the state. Well, now we should note that there have been several people in Tumkuru, including a former minister Madhuswamy, who's expressed his concerns over the BJP's election process in Tumkuru. The BJP, of course, while has been facing several issues in various constituencies, they've maintained that they'll be able to resolve it. But this is a classic example of some trouble coming the way of the Tumkuru candidate there. Well, meanwhile, we have some breaking news coming in about Annamalai once again. Now, as the AIADMK had just, claimed that there was a violation of rules by Annamalai, we have some breaking updates that's just coming in. Now, more importantly, we should note that as far as Annamalai is concerned now, after he filed his nomination, the AIADMK has claimed that there are some errors. I believe Kovai Satyan of the AIADMK joins us on the phone line. Mr. Satyan, we just heard you speak just a while ago as we were breaking that down for our viewers about this particular issue that you flagged off. If you could, really break this down and tell us what exactly is the issue that you're raising pertaining to his nomination papers.
The nomination papers of Annamalai is filled with blatant errors. Election Commission gives the format for the affidavit that needs to come with the nomination, and you're not supposed to make changes in the affidavit. Mr. Annamalai has changed the affidavit to his own convenience. That is the biggest error which stands ground for disqualification. And second thing is, instead of affixing a non-judicial stamp of 200 rupees, he has affixed a court stamp of 200 rupees. All these errors are clearly given. Whatever is there, what quantifies to be disqualification in the Election Commission books, rule books, it is there. And the returning officer is not willing to listen. He says that at the moment I'll set it aside is what he is repeatedly saying, where it all has all the qualification merits to be disqualified. And DMK is remaining a mute spectator. Clearly indicates a behind-door alliance between DMK and BJP. This nomination is filled with errors.
Right. Right, Mr. Satyan, we are awaiting a response from Mr. Annamalai as well. We'll, once again get in touch with you, of course, after a response comes in from the BJP. But this is a charge now by the AIADMK. We were just, speaking about this a while ago. Now, coming back